Peace and love, y'all. What's going on? It's Javon Dr. Love Jones. We're on the 30-day content creation challenge. This is day 20, right? Um, we we've been behind, but we catch it up. Um, so what I want to talk about is friendship with the opposite sex, right? Or the opposite gender. Um, I want to say this because it's important to understand that I did videos on friendship, but it's always different when you have a friendship with the opposite gender, right? Because the opposite gender friendships, those are much more tougher, to navigate because if you are heterosexual, you're usually going at the other opposite sex on a dating experience or trying to get to know them. You're probably want to do more than that, progress your relationship further in many different directions. So naturally, to have a friend that is the opposite sex usually goes against what you would normally would be interested in the opposite sex for, right? Opposite gender. I'm saying sex, but it's really opposite gender. So the thing is to think about it is this: whenever you're dealing with an opposite sex friend, number one, you have to be able to value their friendship in its own lane. Cause for me, I have women friends, right? And before I even go further, let me say this. If you believe that men and women should not be friends, I think you should continue watching this video to understand why I think that's not a good stance and that's not a healthy stance at all. Because one of the things I can tell you from my experience of having women friends is that they help me with a balanced perspective. I get to understand I could listen to a woman who I'm friends with who has my best interest and give me her perspective. I'm not clouded by sexual conquest ideas or want to do more with them on that tip. I'm just looking at them for who they are. They my friend, and I trust their perspective. And when my female friends talk to me, they talking to me from a vantage point of a woman, and that is so valuable to me, right? Because my women friends would probably talk to me more than if I was in a relationship. My, like my girl talking to me, because it's a different friendship. It's different, right? It's a different connection. So for me, everybody should have them. But the challenge is this: sometimes a friendship is born from if the opportunity date is not there. Whether it's a woman not interested in a man or the man not interested in a woman. So sometimes there is those type of friendships. And those things can be tricky. Because if a man is attracted to you or a woman is attracted to a man, how do you navigate a friendship when there is this desire to want to be with that person or want to deal with that person, or if you just want to have a sexual fling with that person, right? It's a very challenging thing because the moment you realize, the moment that you're in a friendship for more than just the friendship, that makes you truly not an honest friend. Because at that moment, you're only there hoping to get a chance, and that's not a true friendship. I can tell you right now where I'm at in my life. I don't have a woman friend that I'm hoping that one day will give me a chance. But I wasn't always this way, and I've messed up a friend. I messed up a friendship with a woman because of that. And that was years ago, and I learned from that sometimes you have to be okay with the friendship. See, if let's be real now. If you are friends with a woman, I'm speaking as a man to any man in this situation, and you friends, but you're really attracted to that woman and you really want more than just the friendship you have to give her that choice by being honest with her. What you can't do is rob the choice by either not saying nothing or pretending to be something that you're truly not. At some point you got to speak up and let me know how you truly feel. And if she don't feel the same, be prepared for that friendship to not be there, because the truth is, that's you might want that, you might not want that friendship, because you're not doing yourself a favor by being friends with a woman that you truly are interested in, but it's only a one-way street. You may not want that friendship, and it's okay to not want that friendship. It's okay for you to not to feel like, yo, that friendship isn't it, right? So there's always a realness within yourself that you have to come to do that. And I would say the same for women, for women out there. If you know you're really digging a guy, and yeah, I know it's not natural for you to shoot your shot. It's more so for the man to do that. But why sit there and be friends? Feel the emotions, feel the negative attention that you may feel the little jealousy that you might feel if he talking to you about another woman, and let him know that, look, how you feel or what you see, and give him that chance to either say, no, what, I feel the same way, or I don't. Because the truth is, sometimes it may not be a one-way street. And if you develop this chemistry and this bond and this connection, then that might be a person you want to kind of explore that option with, because you understand that y'all understand each other on a different level, and that happens. But more times than not, it's not going to work in the betterment of what you're seeking. So I do think that it's good to have that friendship, but also keep the boundaries in place to know that that friendship is only there for that purpose of a friendship. And if you want more than just that friendship, you either let them know. But if you choose to say nothing, choose to say nothing. But you can't want to do that. Peace and love.